everyone, welcome to Brick Vault. My name is Charlie, also known as LevelCap from LevelCap Gaming, my other YouTube channel. And today we're going to be unboxing and building 6 different LEGO sets. On the right here we have Clone Commander Cody, then we have Jango Fett, we also have Darth Vader, General Grievous, which I think I'm going to start off with because he's pretty awesome. Then we have Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Clone Wars, and Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi. Why don't we start off with this buildable figure? First, gotta clear off some building space. Grievous has 186 pieces. Let's open them up and see what we got. We have the manual, we have an interesting skeleton type piece there. I think that's gonna hold his body together. And then we have 3 different bags. Let's get building. So General Grievous is a lot larger than I thought he was going to be. His lightsabers are particularly cool, the fact that he gets 4 of them, and he was a little bit more complicated than I initially thought he was going to be, but a fun build nonetheless. Just like in the movie, you can also connect his arms on each side so that it looks like he only has 2 arms, and then split them apart again so that he can have 4 arms and 4 lightsabers. Overall, he has really good joint articulation and is a very detailed model and very accurate to his movie counterpart. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to build Vader next. He comes with his instructions manual, 3 part bags, and 1 cloth cape. Let's get down to business. So here we have Darth Vader. He was a pretty quick build, not quite as intricate as General Grievous, but he looks pretty cool nonetheless. He's got the cloth cape, which I think is one of his coolest features, and of course his headpiece looks very authentic to the film. He's also fully flexible and has the option to grip his lightsaber with 2 hands or 1 hand. He also has a cool printed chest piece, both for the little buttons on his torso and for his actual chest plate as well. And there's even a bit of printing on his side pieces that show off some of the texturing on his leather. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this set, and it's a considerable improvement from the last Technic Vader we had. Now let's build Jango Fett. He's only got 85 pieces, so he might be a pretty fast build. We've got 1 part bag for the big pieces, 1 part bag for the small pieces, a skeleton piece, and then the instruction booklet. Let's get to it. So Jango is done. He was a pretty quick build, although I did mess up a few times admittedly. On the back he's got a flick rocket, and then he has the twin blaster pistols. One cool thing about the blaster pistols is they'll actually attach to his leg holsters. He also has his cool little wrist harpoon launcher. He's fully posable and has a cool custom printed chest piece along with custom printed thigh pieces as well. He's definitely a cool model if you're a Jango fan. Moving on, we have Clone Commander Cody. Let's break it down. Inside we have 1 large part bag, 1 small part bag, a skeleton piece, and then of course the instruction manual. Let's get building. I always like Commander Cody from the TV show, and this is a pretty cool little model to represent him. I especially like the big machine gun that he comes with. He also has a little backpack with a radio on it so that he can radio back into Command or Obi-Wan Kenobi for further orders. Again, he's fully posable, has a very cool custom printed helmet along with a custom printed chest piece, and then one of his thigh covers also has a custom printed orange stripe. He also has the option to one-hand his machine gun, or if he wants a little bit extra control, he can use both hands to stabilize it. Definitely a cool model overall, and it would certainly be cool if they had some other clone troopers to go with him. Now we're gonna build younger Obi-Wan Kenobi as he's seen from the Clone Wars. Again, we have a large part bag, a small part bag, his skeleton, a lightsaber blade, his brown cape, and then the instruction book. Time to get building. And here we have the completed Obi-Wan Kenobi. His facial features remind me a lot from the Clone Wars TV show. He has the option to one-hand or two-hand his lightsaber, which is pretty cool, and he even has a cool lightsaber holster on his hip. The only custom printed piece on this model is his chest plate. He also comes with a custom brown cape in back, which is made out of fabric. Ultimately, he's a pretty cool build and just about ready to take on General Grievous. And finally, we have Luke Skywalker as seen in Return of the Jedi. Let's unbox him. Again, we have one large bag for his main pieces, one small bag for the connector pieces, a green lightsaber piece, and the skeleton piece along with the instruction manual. So here we have Luke. He was probably the easiest of the 6 models we built today, and he comes with a bunch of different little gadgets he can equip. He's got the lightsaber, which he can either hold with one hand or with 2 hands. Then he comes with a blaster pistol, and he even has some handcuffs in which he was brought aboard the Death Star. He's fully posable, and he comes with a hip holster for his lightsaber. The face of Luke is very similar in terms of its style to Obi-Wan, however, we haven't really seen this type of Luke animated before, so it takes a little getting used to. His chest piece is the only custom printed part on this model. Overall, pretty cool build, and he's ready for his duel with Vader. So here's all 6 completed models. They vary in size and difficulty. Grievous was definitely the most complicated, but the coolest in the end. He's the biggest as well. Vader, again, very iconic. I really like all of them quite a lot. If you guys are interested in picking up any of these buildable figures for yourself, check the link in the video description to our Amazon store. It actually helps us out here at BrickVault if you buy them through our links. And if you guys will excuse me, I got a little bit of action figure role playing to do.
Luke, I am your father.